So, I have a story for you guys. I've been wanting to make makeup videos probably since I was like 13. Like, I've been watching everybody's on YouTube for like ever, and I just think they're so fun. And my mom like always was super strict, like, you're not allowed to put that stuff on YouTube and all this other stuff. And now I guess she doesn't really care, but I just like, I get so like scared. Like, I feel like everybody from my school is gonna find them and watch them, and I'm just gonna be like really embarrassed. But then I decided, first of all, who really cares? I don't. And second of all, not that many people go looking for videos like this on YouTube from my school. I mean, I know some people like watch like makeup videos, but I don't think they're gonna like look for one that's probably only gonna get like 50 views. Hair is wet and I put too much stuff in it, so it's probably gonna get crunchy here in a few seconds, which is gonna be awesome. And I know the setup's kind of bad, but it's my first video and it's the best I could do for right now. So the first thing I do is prime my face, if I can find it. I use Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I obviously just have like the little sample size, but I like this kind of. I don't know how I feel about it yet. So I'm just gonna kind of put this around my face. Focus in mostly like on my T-zone because that's where I get oily and that's where my foundation slides off. One thing I will say, the foundation I use is the Loreal Infallible. It's in the color like Classic Ivory. I don't really like this foundation. I wouldn't suggest buying it, but since I did buy it, I don't really know why. But since I did buy it, I'm just gonna kind of try and use it. Just take one pump of this and put that on my hand. And I don't like having full coverage foundation on my face. It makes me feel like my face is suffocating. So I just take, this is just a RiteAid moisturizer, facial moisturizer. I take like one drop of that and put that next to it on my hand, and then I mix them together. That way it'll make the foundation a little bit lighter coverage and it just blends better and it's just lighter on my skin and all this other stuff. And I know I'm basically making a tinted moisturizer and I could just buy a tinted moisturizer, but I don't know, I find this easier. I'm just gonna dot it on my face. Hopefully, since my face looks so white on camera, this foundation doesn't make it look orange. I promise I don't look orange in person, if it's making me look really orange. Need to get my hair out of the way. Basically just blend it in with my fingers. I don't like to use brushes with foundation because I feel like the natural heat from your fingers helps blend in makeup better and it looks less cakey. Take CoverGirl Invisible Concealer in the color Fair because I'm pale. And I just kind of go over if I have any like blemishes or anything I want to cover. And then I pretty much go around my nose and I pretty much just go over my whole nose again because it's always really red. And then of course under my eyes, since I never sleep ever. So then I look like a crazy person. And for this step I actually do use a foundation brush to blend it. This one's just from Eco Tools. Because I feel like if I'm covering something up, I don't want to like blend it totally in, because then it doesn't cover what I want it to cover. I never use a brush for under my eyes. I always use my fingers because the skin under your eyes is so delicate and it's so easy to break those elastins and then you get premature wrinkles. Whenever you put any liquid products on your face, you always need to set it with a powder or else it'll just smear off. So I use the Maybelline Fit Me powder in November 115. And again, it's not anything fancy, it's just a drugstore product. I always start in the middle of my face and work my way out because I need it the most in the middle of my face. And then I use kind of whatever excess is on the brush to blend the rest of it. Blush, I use Bamba by Benefit. I think that's how you say it. I get some, tap off the excess, smile, and apply it to the apples of my cheeks. Then I use Benefit's High Beam. It's just kind of like a highlighter. I really like it because I feel like it makes my face look glowy. I don't know. I do like 3 dots on my cheekbones. For my eyebrows, I don't like fill them in. Obviously, I don't really need to. or do anything like that. I don't even like pluck them or wax them or anything. The only thing I do, I take a clear mascara. This one's from Maybelline. And I basically just kind of like comb them into place. For eyeshadow, I start with a primer, of course. This is Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is by far my favorite primer. I've used this for like 4 years now or something, and this is only my 3rd tube of it. It lasts forever. Typically, I take my Stila smudge pot in Kitten and use that as a base for my eye. Smudge pots are technically eyeliners, but this is like a shimmery champagne color. I don't know who would use that as an eyeliner. I just kind of get a little bit on my finger and apply it to my eyelid. This Physicians Formula Baked Sugar palette thing. Clearly I've been using this a lot. This is just an e.l.f. brush. It was like $1. It's really small and it's kind of angled, and I just take the white out of that palette and I go into my inner corner and my tear duct and just kind of highlight that area. If you use eyeshadow to highlight like your tear duct and stuff, it'll open up your eyes a lot and make them look bigger. I'm going to warn you now, I use a lot of white eyeshadow, and until I get to the next step, I'm going to look kind of crazy, but I promise it'll get better. So I use just a regular eyeshadow brush. This is from Face Secrets. I don't even know what that is. And just apply it to my eyelid over the Kitten. It makes a really pretty color, like mixed with the Kitten. And this is the part where I start looking a little crazy, and you're probably going, why am I watching this? Why am I taking advice from someone who makes their eyes look like a snow blizzard? I really don't have an answer for you. I take a large eyeshadow brush with the same white still, and I highlight my brow bone. It's really important that you highlight your brow bone, because that's another thing that'll just open up your whole eye area, especially if you're using dark colors in your crease. And I'm getting some of the brown from this palette on that brush and just applying that in my crease. If you guys can't tell, I'm really messy about my eyeshadow. Like, I don't spend a lot of time making it precise. So yeah, and then I take my eyeshadow from MAC. I don't even know what this is. Satin Taupe. I'm taking a smudge brush. I don't know where this is from. With a little bit of the Satin Taupe. And I'm just going to apply that to like my outer corner and darken my crease with it a little. I really just realized I was talking to my sister on Kick, and I just sort of left her and I didn't tell her. I'm horrible. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, we're almost done. It's okay. Take my Covergirl eyeliner in, I don't even know what it is. I've sharpened it so much, I don't know. I know it's black. Some Covergirl black eyeliner, I don't know. And I just I align my waterline. And then I do my tight line a little bit. I try not to pull my eye. And then I take, I don't always do this, but often I do, I guess, my Revlon Colorstay liquid eye pen in black. I don't know why I put myself through this. I'm horrible at doing eyeliner. Then I use the Falsies Volume Express Flared Mascara. And that's pretty much it. I don't really put anything on my lips except chapstick, but my chapstick is over there somewhere. And if you have any questions, I'll try and list all the products I used in the description. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, because I feel like this video is going to get like 10 views maybe. And I'm going to feel like kind of a loner, kind of a loser, you know. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any ideas of videos I should do in the future, I might start doing them. So please let me know. Thank you guys. Bye.